For us, you want to do everything right to give yourselves a chance, and I thought we did that. We've been doing it for a while. We've been playing. We've been guarding people. We've been playing the style of offense that kind of takes time on the other end of the court, and it's keeping us in games. And we're not here to stay in games though. We're here to win games, and that's what we want to continue to do. I felt like this is the first team that's out-rebounded us in the last 4 games, and what they did on the glass tonight, the offensive rebounds off free throws, some of the 50-50 balls that they got, I thought they out-competed us. And when you're playing a close game like this where pretty much everything is equal, besides the free throws, it comes down to those plays, and I felt like they made them and we didn't.
As much as they got to the line, you guys don't typically do that, and I know you were fouling late because you had to, but even beyond that, did you feel like it was called a little tighter, or you guys were just out of character with that? How do you think that?
I don't know. I think some of them we weren't as disciplined as we usually are. We went for some steals, on post feeds, or we went for some steals on perimeter where we put ourselves out of position and we fouled. We don't foul, right? Not like we're not trying to foul. We're guarding people, but we're usually pretty disciplined. We're usually pretty solid. And we're usually a position defense where we don't foul. And if you look at the numbers, we don't send people to the line. So, I'd have to go back and look, but I know some of those were fouls early in the second half where we were trying to get steals and we weren't disciplined. EJ's driving to his left and going to shoot a step back and we jump and we foul him, fouling the three-point shooter. That's discipline. And if you want to win on the road against a ranked team, you have to be disciplined, and we weren't.
Micah, do you have any update on why Seth Lundy was unavailable, and how did you assess your team stepping up?
Yeah, that's kind of university policy. We're not allowed to talk about things with our players. We missed him. He's a guy that can really defend, and then he's usually in the corner. We got a boatload of open threes in the corner, and that's usually him. Those are the shots that he knocks down. So we missed him tonight, and I hope we get him back soon. We're going to fight whether he's with us, whether he's without us, but we want him with us. And but it doesn't matter who's on the floor. I tell these guys all the time, I need 5 to go out there and play as hard as you can possibly play. And we have 5 tonight, so the rules say we have to play.
What was the challenge of imposing sort of your style and some tempo on this game? Because you did not let Ohio State run essentially at all, and it seemed like you were playing at the pace maybe you wanted to. What was the challenge of establishing that against this team?
You know what? If you look at the numbers, it's not like they play at a super fast rate either, right? We're both about similar. So you knew this game, the numbers-wise, would look about like this. As long as we don't turn the ball over, we're usually getting back on defense. Our defensive transition defense has really improved since game 1. They torched us in game 1. We were awful. And they scored a boatload of points in game 1. Maybe that's why they scored, 84 or whatever it was in that first game. Our transition defense was really poor. We've done a good job of doing our job, being disciplined, getting back, not giving people open transitions. They got one. I can, there's not very many when you can point them out, right? They got one in the second half where I didn't think we communicated. They had 2 guys run to the ball. Eugene Brown ended up back cutting, and I think Kyle Young may have scored it at the rim, but there's one where we need to take away, right? As many of those as you can do. If our half-court defense is good, our half-court defense is good. So if we don't give you transition, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be hard to score on us. And they got the people that can do it, right? We try and force you to make individual plays. And they got Zed Key in the paint. They got E.J. Liddell, Malachi Branham. They got 3 different guys that they can kind of go to. Kyle Young driving the ball and getting fouled late. They have different people that can make individual plays, which makes it hard to defend.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.